But how did the Legacy game take 2 hours? I don't understand.
Okay, we're back with game three now. Oliver at the top of the screen on elves, and Evan Ballo at the bottom on show and tell. He's got the show and tell in hand here as well.
Yikes, he has the entire combo ready.
He can go off on turn two. He's got the Emrakul as well.
And he has days to protect from anything that he doesn't want Oliver play.
He just
He,
shuffled that away.
he mulliganed it though.
I suspect he's worried about.
Ley line.
Yeah, I think he's worried about the Thought Seize.
Yeah, he doesn't. Or
Turn
oh
one
no,
Thought Seize.
you could still cast Cabal Therapy actually, yeah, because it names a card. It doesn't. No, it has to target you and then name a card.
Yeah,
So it
target
protects
player.
from Cabal as well. Turn 1 Deathrite Shaman is good though.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have mulliganed that hand.
No, I think even if you did it to possibly achieve Leyline, I don't think I would have mulliganed for it either.
Although he did pick up that Pyroclasm, which will be handy.
Hmm. Still, he had the win right there.
He tops all three, so
Yeah, that's probably good then. Volcanic Island into Volcanic Island into.
if one of them is a show and tell, he can get it next turn.
Ooh, that's true. To be fair, this time though, he doesn't have Embercoal, he just has Grazabrun. That does raise problems though from the opposite side, because there's one Cabal Theory in hand. Ooh. So there's one dead card. And only 1 mana elves.
Pyroclasm will like this board.
Yeah, Pyroclasm will absolutely annihilate it. He'll be able to save one due to Pendelhaven.
I think one of these cards is the Quirion Ranger can bounce a creature.
It's Korean Ranger, yes. No,
No, that
no,
does
no, no.
lands. Is it? It's a Wildwood Symbiote can bounce the creature.
Yeah, but it can only do it once. A Dryad Arbor.
What is it?
Again, with the Pyroclasm waiting, that's probably not a good choice.
The Birch Law Ranger enables him to drop a third one here. So he could use the Quirion Ranger to bounce the Pendelhaven and play the Pendelhaven back because he's missed his land drop this turn.
Oh no, he had a Winslow Teeth. He used it to fetch Arbor.
Oh, yes.
To be fair, that's also missing a land drop because you can't use the mana. But I think he's going to drop his entire hand into a Pyroclasm. Ouch. Yeah, that is... Ow, 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 ow. Just when you think you're building momentum.
And interesting to see what Evan does here. See what he draws.
Evan only has one option. Pendelhaven is down, everything on 1 health. Yeah. I think a scoop is coming. He's going to bounce one, of course.
But
it's probably going to be Deathrite Shaman.
Does that mean he pondered and kept 3 on top? So he kept a land on top?
He kept Ancient Tube on top, yeah. I wonder why.
Yes.
Because he kept the Volcanic Island on top first, then he must have kept Ancient Tube on top. Not sure.
Unless he was hoping to shuffle it away with Flooded Strand. But what's the point? He could have just shuffled anyway. Oh, I suppose if he wanted to keep one of the 3 cards.
Yeah, sure. Also, a Carrion Ranger actually saves Dryad Arbor as well. So he managed to save 2 of his cards from Pyroclasm. But still, that sets him back a lot. Yikes.
And he's drawn a land here.
Deathrite Shaman's coming back.
Yeah, but you can tell the difference now when you can only run out 1 card a turn.
Yeah. And he knows that the show and tell is just waiting.
There's a natural order.
Hmm.
So he's 1 land away from that.
Actually, is he? He could play natural order right now, no?
One,
Bayou,
two.
Pendelhaven, Dryad Arbor, and Deathray Shaman.
Ah, yes, the death. I always forget about Deathray Shaman. So
Yeah.
yeah, he can get the.
He can play the order if he wants to.
Just check and see if everyone's got a counter spell here.
No,
He doesn't.
he doesn't. Can't stop it.
He'll get Progenitors here.
Math. Math time. Yeah, that makes me wonder even more why he kept 2 lands on top and he threw away the hand where he had exactly what he needed, except the Pyroclasm and Leyline.
If he's doing the math here, I've seen him get Progenitors before. And
it's possible.
Which is a 10/10, but sometimes they play I forget the name. I think it's the 15/15 green creature.
The Behemoth, God, Worldspire Worm?
Yeah, it could be that one. But
I think it's that one. I am going to Google it right now because I don't remember.
Evan says, I think I boarded too many lands.
It's the Return to Ravnica one, no? Yeah, the 15/15 Worldspire Worm. Trample. When Worldspire Worm dies, put a 3/5/5 green worm token creatures with trample into the battlefield. And when it's put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into the owner's library.
Yeah, so he might go for that one instead.
Yeah.
I think.
But the thing is, it's not going to be able to hit anything until next turn anyway.
I think he's.
Then again, it's going to hit hard.
Yeah, I think he's, when he says he's doing the math here, I think he's weighing up whether he wants to possibly cast it into a Force of Will or a Daze, because Daze would certainly counter it.
Yeah.
And also, if there's a Show and Tell next turn with a not a Grizzlebrand, and an Emrakul will just wipe it away as well.
Yeah. Possibly, since it is true that he has 3 blue mana open as well. And he could, Force of Will it.
Yeah. I think he just has to go for it because...
What other option does he have?
Yeah,
if it's an Emrakul, he's still going to lose to it.
Yeah, if he's worried about Show and Tell, he can't do anything about it.
Then again, if he thinks he's walking into a counterspell, what other option does he have? The counterspell is going to be there next turn as well. And if he plays Emrakul, how are you going to smash through it?
And the problem for that with Legacy as well is you can't even wait till they tap out because there's other ways that you can play it as well.
Yeah. So he's going to go for the Korean Ranger.
Which...
He's going to add 1 mana, tap back, Arbor, tap Arbor again.
He's not going to. It's very strange.
He's passing. Ah, look at that. The Force of Will is now in hand. He can't play it, but it's there.
He could.
Actually, yes, he can't play it if he plays Tomb. Yeah.
So it's just a plain pass.
Yeah. Yikes.
So that makes.
What have we learned from this, kids? Go ham.
Did he start with the Pyroclasm in his opening hand? He did, didn't he?
He didn't have a Pyroclasm in his opening hand, no. He changed his opening hand, so he got Leyline and Pyroclasm and just lands and Grizzlebrand.
So, but the Pyroclasm was there in his... what he kept?
Yeah, it was in his opening hand, yes, along with Leyline. So, what is he attempting to do here? He's exiling cards from the graveyard using Deathray Shaman, but...
Yeah, because it'll do... does it do damage as well?
It does,
yeah,
it does 2 damage.
18...
Oh, I think I know what he's doing.
Yeah. But he's going to have to tap the Deathrite Shaman to... He won't have lethal because the Dryad Arbor and Deathrite Shaman will be tapped.
Yeah. No, what he's going to try to do is he's going to do that one more time with Deathrite Shaman and exile the last card in his graveyard. Then use Natural Order to get the 15/15 and hit for 16 the following turn.
Okay. Very, very risky though against a deck that he knows has Force of Wills and Show and Tells. Because the other problem that he has is that Sneak Attack can actually be cast and activated with the mana that Evan's got.
And so again, can Force of Will, even if he doesn't have a blue card.
Yeah, and as
we said before, Cabal Therapy is dead in his hand anyway, so...
And as you said before as well, it doesn't make a difference whether he natural ordered last turn or this turn.
Yeah.
He's in the same position.
No, like last turn, like at least he knew that he didn't have 5 mana open for the weird play Force of Will without sacrificing a blue card. He wouldn't be able to counter. He would have less opportunities to counterspell it. Now that he has 5 mana open, he can play Force of Will through just, playing it. He could have played Daze. He can play the other counterspell I keep forgetting the name of. He has the opportunities to use all things in his arsenal when he has 5 mana open.
Yeah, and if you're Oliver, you're probably sitting over there thinking he passed a turn with 4 cards in hand, so...
Yeah.
After he's cast a Ponder.
Knows.
So, yeah, it's not looking good.
He knows. Then again, the Ponder, from our perspective, was, at this point, 2 lands and Force of Will.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about the Pyroclasm. I thought maybe he went Pyroclasm, land, Force of Will. But I remember the Pyroclasm in the opening hand, so he could have gone Force of Will on top and then used the Flooded Strand to shuffle those other ones away.
Yeah, he could have, but he drew land, Force of Will, so... kind of weird. He drew Ancient Tomb into... whatever the other one is. City of Traders. To Force of...
What's going on? We're up to 2 minutes now of thinking.
The question is what... like, if you look at his hand, what are his options now? He can't play Cabal Therapy. He's gonna put down Metal Sentinel.
I think if he was going to play Natural Order, he can't tap that Arbor for the Sentinel. He should tap the Ballo so that the Ranger can bounce it and play it back again.
Yeah, exactly. Then again, I think he knows that he can't play Natural Order until they make a move. Is he just going to smash face? No.
He's tapping, so the Deathrite can also be tapped.
No, he's going to go for the Natural Order.
He's dumping his whole hand, so this is going to be a
bad it's do or die, and sadly it's die.
And there's a Force of Will.
Yeah.
Yep. That's like the absolute last card in an elf deck you want to let resolve.
This is also the first time in Legacy I've ever seen someone hard cast Force of Will. That just never happens.
So can he do 16 damage against a Show and Tell deck with 5 mana available? And basically no cards in hand.
Yeah. Well, then switching from the other side.
So, yeah,
he's able to pick Greisenbrand this turn, isn't he?
He can't get the black mana. But, he
needs black.
Oliver was just saying he was playing around Spell Pierce, so he was trying to hold up 2 mana to pay for the 2.
That explains what he was doing then. And again, why would you attempt to play around Spell Pierce when you know Force of Will exists?
Well, I guess he's probably splitting it down the middle. There's 8 counter spells. He can negate 4 of them by doing it that way. But I don't know. I don't know if that's valid when, Show and Tell can kill you on turn 2, and it can kill you with 8 different cards.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But this is a classic problem that I see all the time of the Show and Tell deck. They just run out of a key piece.
If they don't have a combo,
So
it's like the old modern Amulet Bloom. If you're missing a combo piece, you lose.
Yeah, and the Grizzlebrand can't be hard cast, so he's on a 2-turn clock after this. So basically, he's got 2 draws to find the piece that he needs. Yeah,
it's either Show or Tell or Sneak Attack. And then again, even if he plays it, how is he going to win? Because he needs to draw it this turn, because he needs to use Grizzlebrand's pay 7 life, and starting from next turn he can't. So he's on a 1-turn clock.
2, 4...
Oh, no, he's on a 1-turn clock, actually.
Yeah, because the Shaman's going to do 2 damage here, and it can also do 2 damage, so he's effectively at 4.
Yeah, he's effectively dead next turn.
Oh,
and there's a Show and Tell.
just as we say it.
I do believe, though, he is still dead. No, wait, no, Grizzlebrand has lifelink. Never mind.
Yeah, Grizzlebrand can block.
I keep forgetting he has lifelink. I really do.
So Deathrite's going to put him to 4. He was
Yeah,
just
but he's not gonna care.
he was just a turn short. Oliver was just a turn short,
Mm.
and I think he knows he's beat now. And he says, "I have Cabal therapy running away."
Yeah, because what's gonna end up happening here is Rizabrand's gonna hit the deck.
Well, the only way around this is if he tapped this. No, it's okay. I was going to say I was confusing it for ancient term. I was going to say
Yeah,
the only way around this now for Oliver is if he can somehow activate Deathrite Shaman and then untap it and activate it 2 more times.
no. What he needs to hit here is Natural Order. Or no, not Natural Order. What is it? The card that was countered before.
Yeah,
Stupid.
that's it. That's it. Natural Order.
Oh yeah, Natural Order. That is it. Yeah.
So he needs
He needs to hit Natural Order to fetch the 15/15. He needs something that could punch 6 damage through Grizabrand.
So he needs a top deck.
Yeah. I think that is his only out. If he doesn't hit it, that's it. Because then he's going to start gaining 7 life back and he's not going to be able to punch through
Oh, and he draws a land.
a land.
Well, that was a anti-climax.
Yeah, ouch.
So Evan's going to grab a game back here in Legacy after he went down to Modern and Standard.
I do believe so. Again, what is in his graveyard? He only has a show and tell, so Deathrite Shaman can do 2 damage. No, does he have anything else in here?
I mean, he can play on. He didn't have to win that turn.
No. Deathrite Shaman can deal 4 damage maximum because there's only that many sorcery cards. Unless he plays Cabal Therapy on himself. If he does, he will be able to deal 6 damage if he can untap Deathrite Shaman. Because he needs another instant or sorcery in a graveyard to deal 2 more damage.
So the Queron Ranger hasn't been activated yet.
No.
Yeah, but he's going to be too short.
He's going to be too short, yeah. What's going to end up happening then, he has basically 1 turn to hit through 9.
Well, he's at 17, so he can take 3 hits from Grizzlebrand to find what
but
he,
the problem
find
is
what he
he's going to gain all that life back, and being able to is not going to be easy. Why would you not play the fetch though? You wouldn't live another turn, would you? 7/7 now. But yeah, he's going to do the same and bring him to 2.
Yeah, it gets into 2. He's just that 2 points short. Another Queron Ranger would have been nice.
Ooh. Yeah, if he had a current, but he wouldn't be able to. Yes, he would have, because he could have cast Cabal on himself. Yikes.
I mean, he doesn't have to fold the cards just yet.
No, he has 1 or 2 turns possibly. But after this 1 turn, it's going to be hard to come back. Especially with the cards he has in hand, and I think he knows it. There's the Emrakul, so it's over.
Well, Emrakul still needs a top deck to get it into play.
Yeah, but with the fact that he has it, I don't think there's any way he can fight back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6, 8.
And he has to attack with Grizzlebrands.
Yeah, but what he can do here is he can actually, after he attacks, use the activation to draw more cards to try and cheat Emrakul into play.
But the Emrakul's
Then he
Annihilator...
puts himself in a deathlock, though, so I don't know why you would.
Yeah, he can't cheat Emrakul into play this turn because the Annihilator's on attack only.
Yeah, he's gonna die if he does, that's true.
So 9 damage he needs here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 right now, so he needs to find 4 more somehow.
Yeah. What does Elves have that could drop him 4 damage? Not a... He's gonna Carrion Ranger into what? Actually, no. Deathrite Shaman could gain him 2 land? No.
Actually, Did he just untap the range? Use the ranger to untap Deathrite Shaman?
So, ooh. Can Green Sun Zenith save him? What can Zenith fetch in this case?
He could fetch another ranger, so he could do Shaman
yeah, but
twice.
he also needs sorcery cards in the graveyard.
What have we got here? Creature, and 3
There's
lands.
nothing. That was the reason that if he could, last turn, he could play Cabal Therapy, naming a random card on himself, causing the sorcery to go to the graveyard to be able to deal the last 2 damage.
And as well as all that, he still needs the actual black source to activate the Deathrite Shaman.
Oh.
So he needs to cast Cabal, cast Green Sun Zenith, and have the mana for...
Yeah. So it's going to be hard for him to actually manage to do anything. Again, basically what saves him at this point is because... Oh no, you know what? Grizzlepin's flying, isn't he?
Yeah, so he can take 2 more hits, assuming that Evan doesn't draw anything here. So Whiskey Burn, I believe Oliver is just having a very, very, very good think about, is there any way I can get out of this?
Random cat emergency. Cat decided to run outside to the balcony of the 5th floor like a dumbass. I now have the cat in my grasp and she is safe. And you're fucking stupid, cat.
Oh, you keep it away from the balcony.
Yeah. So we're still in the same deadlock as before, with an Elvish Visionary this time.
He Green Sun Zenith for the Visionary, hoping to draw something, but just draws another card.
It does another land as well.
Yeah, sorry, I drew another land.
Is he gonna Cabal Therapy himself? Yeah, he is gonna Cabal Therapy himself. He wants the sorcery and the graveyard to be able to deal 2 damage at some point.
So Evan down to 6, but he's about to go back up to 13.
Yeah. Do elves in Legacy run any of the cards that say like all your creatures gain blah blah? Like,
yeah,
Stampede or whatever it is?
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's that Craterhoof, but I'm not sure if that's a legacy card. He's got Force of Will now, and he's probably going to be in a position where he can...
Yeah, I think it's over.
Draw cards of Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, the only thing that could have saved Oliver here was Natural Order, but Force of Will negates that.
Yeah.
Top deck time. And
Glimpse
he draws...
of Nature.
That's no good.
Ah, yikes.
So, Evan knows about the 2 lands, so he can just counter the Glimpse of Nature.
Yeah, it's over there.
And there's a concession. So, Evan gets back some legacy games, 2-1.
Show and